Alright, what's going on, you guys? Nick here with Nick Strength and Pokemon. So I've got an opening for you guys today, a PSA return, and this is going to be like a 135 card PSA return, or 155, one of the two, but a pretty big one. So we got some good stuff in here, pretty good variety of Pokemon, Metazo, Yugioh, all that good stuff, so it's not going to be boring. Pretty decent mix of stuff in here, so if you guys are into one or the other, you're going to get a little bit of all of it in this video here. So like I said, I think it's going to have to be 135. I think each one of these big PSA boxes holds 50 cards. The other two felt heavier than this one. This one's only partially full, so I'd imagine if it was 150, all three of these would be completely full. But, of course, as always, as soon as this video ends, you're going to be able to click the link in the description box below, go to my eBay page, and any cards that are going to be listed from this submission will already be on my eBay by the time you get over there, so nice and convenient doing it that way. And depending on what we get in here, there might be quite a few cards listed on eBay. It's usually just duplicates, stuff that I'm not keeping in my personal collection, especially if we get a lot of duplicate 10s. Those will go on eBay, but I think there's some decent stuff in here that I wanted to keep for my personal collection, so we're going to see what all we can do here. Alright. So, the first card. Oh, nice. Starting out with a PSA 10. The Pokemon Go Charizard Holo receiving a 10. Let's bring this light down here a little bit. Not the easiest card to get in a 10, actually, so that's not a bad start. We'll start our 10 pile over there. Blue Eyes White Dragon from the 2017 Mega Tins. That one receiving a 9. Oh, nice. We got the reverse Charizard from Pokemon Go. I don't think I had this one yet in a 10. This one receiving a 10. This one receiving a 9. Regular Holo from the Pokemon Go. Radiant Venusaur receiving a 10. So right now we've got 3 10s. So our 10 stack is the highest stack. Radiant Blastoise from Pokemon Go, receiving a 9. Oh, nice. Really good card here. Pikachu Full Art from Crown Zenith. Really popular card. So there is some newer stuff in here. A lot of people really big fans of this card, receiving a 10. That's a nice hit. It's a nice start to this video. All these 10s. Ooh, I really liked this card. I was hoping this would come back in a 10. This one receiving a 9. The Deoxys, one of my favorite cards, or one of my favorite Pokemon in general. And one of my favorite of the Pokemon movies being Destiny Deoxys. I was hoping to get that in a 10, but I think we submitted another one, and that one did get a 10. Awesome. I really like these gallery cards from Crown Zenith. Some really cool stuff in there. Radiant Charizard, I believe this is from Crown Zenith. This one gets a 9. So there are 2 Radiant Charizards right now, one from Pokemon Go and one from Crown Zenith. I think we got both of those. Oh, there we go. Here's one of the Pokemon Go ones. This one receiving an 8. So we got a bunch of Radiant Charizards in here, not just one. Alright, looks like we got all Yu-Gi-Oh here. Okay. Obelisk the Tormentor. This is the movie promo. That one getting an 8. Really cool card. Ooh, another Pokemon Go Charizard Reverse getting a 10. Let's see. Ooh, Blue Eyes from the Megatins getting a 10. Our 10 stack continues to grow. Would you look at that? Another 10 for the Megatins Blue Eyes. Let's not break our streak. Let's go from a different pile here. Dark Magician from the 2016 Megatins. This would be the CT13. This one getting a 9. One of my favorite cards to grade is the CT13 2016 Blue Eyes. I don't think there's any in this submission, but to be completely honest, I think I've graded about 50 of them, and I've only gotten 2 10s out of the 50, so extremely hard to grade, as is any Yu-Gi-Oh card. This one receiving a 9. This looks like a pretty heavy Yu-Gi-Oh submission. Another 10 on the Megatins Blue Eyes. Nice. And it's a nice artwork, too. I mean, this is the Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon artwork. The Secret Rare Holo on here, so it's not an ultra rare. It kind of resembles that BPT, the Collector's Tin Blue Eyes. Really nice artwork, really nice card to have in a 10, very nostalgic. These have always been really good sellers on my eBay page. Another 10. So for whatever reason, I kept these in a lot because I had all these in a binder. I had a binder labeled my Blue Eyes binder. I had all these 2017 promos, and I also had all the 2016 Blue Eyes promos. Now, I've been grading the 2017s more often now, and they've been coming back 10 a lot more frequently than any other Blue Eyes I've graded. So I guess I kept those in a lot better condition in my binder because they're grading a lot better than the 2016 CT13s. Now I'm getting a 9. I get a lot of really low, another 10 on that, nice. I get a lot of really low grades on the CT13 Blue Eyes, like 5, 6, and 7. Even the 9s are kind of hard to get, so I'm getting a 9. But with these CT14s, it seems like they get either a 9 or a 10, or the occasional 8. This one receiving a 9. So I must have kept these in pretty damn good shape. Obelisk the Tormentor, this is the movie promo from 2017, Dark Side of Dimensions. Beautiful card, this kind of gold secret rarity, receiving a 10. Also have an interesting story about those. I was able to get a whole box of those promos from the movie theater that I went to see it with my friend. I asked if they had any. It was the last night of the showing. They just gave me the whole box, and I've still got that whole box sitting in my safe right now. Another Blue Eyes 9. Sorry if this gets a little repetitive with all these Blue Eyes 9. Alright, there's a Pokemon card. Let's see what we got in here. Ooh, nice. So we got a Celebrations Classic Collection Zekrom Full Art, receiving a 10. Very nice. Dark Magician from the Megatons, another 9. Dark Magician, another 9. Do we get any 10s in these? And a Radiant Venusaur, again, receiving a 10. Okay, Total Defense Shogun from the Collector's Tin 2004, 9. A lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! In this portion of the submission. Keep in mind, we got these 2 big boxes still. Command Knight from the Collector's Tins 2004, also receiving a 9. I think most of these, if not all of these, were fresh from the tin. Starter Deck Kaiba, Flute of Summoning Dragon, receiving a 9. Another Dark Magician, this time receiving an 8. So far, our 9 stack is the largest, but close in size to the 10, and our low-grade stack is the smallest, which is not bad. Lord of D from Starter Deck Kaiba, receiving a 9. And actually, the Blue Eyes from that same Starter Deck Kaiba received a 10, interestingly enough. Invader of Darkness from the Invasion of Chaos reprint, receiving a 9. I just pulled that recently from a mystery box. Suijin from Metal Raiders, receiving a 9. I'm actually surprised it graded that well. And another Charizard Holo 10. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just notoriously hard to get a PSA 10. And another Charizard Holo 10 from Pokemon Go. Okay, a couple more Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards here, it looks like. Blade Knight from the Collector's Tins, receiving an 8. This is the second wave of Collector's Tins, 2004. Total Defense Shogun, this one receiving an 8. Blade Knight, this time receiving a 9. Still, 9 is not a horrible grade for some of these cards. Megaton's Blue Eyes, 9. Obelisk again, this time in a 9. Blue Eyes again in a 9. Okay. Let's move these stacks back a little bit. Pull over another box. So like I said, I'm pretty sure these are 50 card boxes. I've got a couple of these bad boys. Where I put my knife is the question. Oh, there it is. Okay. Hopefully you guys can hear me pretty well in this video. I'm actually using a mic instead of just recording the audio on my iPhone. 'Cause sometimes that audio sounds echoey and hollow. So I wanted to actually use a mic on this submission, make it sound a little bit better. I will say though, these cards are certainly, it's a good thing, but these slabs are certainly tightly packed in these boxes. There's no doubt about that. I mean, you don't want your cards moving around, but oh yeah, there's even more. I forgot about some of these. There's even more variety than I remembered in this. So it looks like we got some tops. Looks like we've got some bodybuilding trading cards in here. A little bit of something for everybody. Alright, let's start with these stacks here. And we'll get into the rest of it. Well, this isn't good. What's going on here? So it looks like we've got some damaged slabs. Hopefully it's nothing good. Alright, let's look at this first. That's not good. So we've got a Phil Heath PSA 10, a Lance's Charizard V. Okay, so none of these are like super good cards. This one is a 10, but these might, okay, that's not good. Alright. What should I do about this, guys? I'll have to set these aside. Figure that out later. Hopefully none of the other cards are cracked. Doesn't look like it. Those look to be good. Let's check the rest of this. It's not very, it's kind of disheartening to see. I don't see anything on those. Alright. I don't see any damage to this box either, which is strange. Alright, we kind of got lucky on those, though. They were kind of not super valuable cards, but still kind of unacceptable to be in that kind of shape. I don't see any damage, luckily, on the rest of these, but it's weird, because that side of the box, nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with the top. The box looks totally normal, so that's a little bit weird. But alright. Alright, let's start with the Topps Pokemon stack here. Sorry to get a little bit off track there. First up, we've got the Charmander foil, unfortunately receiving an 8. And I really don't remember too much of what was in here, to be completely honest. Obelisk 9. Another Blue Eyes 10, go figure. Obelisk 8. Obelisk 9. Again, if you're interested in any of these, here's a duplicate of the 10. So if you're interested in any of these, they will be on my eBay, linked in the description box below. Unfortunately, Obelisk 6. Obelisk 9. Guess I sent quite a few of those Obelisks. Lance's Charizard that's not broken. This one receiving a 9. Will any of those get a 10? This one does get a 10, okay. So I got some decent celebrations grades in here. That Zekrom got a 10. This one got a 10. This one gets a 9. And this one gets a 9. I think it's still around a $50 card in a 10, which is not bad to be graded for 15. Blue Eyes in a 9. Blue Eyes in a 9. Man, I think I graded too many of these Blue Eyes. Guess I was just trying to build up my collection of 10s. Dark Magician 9. Command Knight, oof, ouch, in a 5. That one stings a little bit. Ooh, beautiful Dark Magician from the Megatins receiving a 9. Kazajan from Metal Raiders, this one receiving a 9. I'm kind of surprised that one graded high too. Those were just loose binder cards. Legendary Fisherman 8. Who knows how long they had even been in my binder. And a Dark Magician 9. A lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! 9s. Okay, ooh, I'm surprised at this. I did notice that some of these Metazoo cards graded low. So, Hollow Spotify. When we first started submitting Metazoo, you almost couldn't lose. You were getting more 10s than anything. Now they're grading pretty harsh. Metazoo, this is from the Hero Quest 2.0. Death, Spotify, Hollow, 9. This was one of the chase cards in that set. Radiant Venusaur receiving a 10. Not bad. I'm probably going to do some individual lots of the Radiant cards, and then I'm going to probably do a set of 10s if we do get a 10 for the Blastoise. Ooh, nice. Celebi Black Star promo receiving a 9. I forgot I even submitted this. That'll be a nice personal collection card. Okay, so we've got some bodybuilding cards here. Dorian Yates receiving a 9. This is from the 1993 Star bodybuilding set. 9 on the Charizard reverse. Now our PSA 9 stack has grown quite tall. Wow. This gets a 5. Why a 5? Is there something I'm missing here? Is there something you guys can see that I can't? I don't see any surface damage. Why would this get a 5? That's a little strange. This one gets a 5 as well? What the hell? Why? Is this like some kind of mistake or something? Why are these getting a 5? I don't get it. There's nothing wrong with these cards. To get a 5, I don't get that. It's weird. It's a little strange. Alright, Charizard V from Crown Zenith getting a 9. I'm getting a little bit bored of these 9s. Regular Charizard gets an 8 from Topps. Non-holo there. Okay, nice. Charizard V-Star from Crown Zenith gets a 10. Not too bad. Crown Zenith seems like it's grading pretty good. Full Art Deoxys VMAX getting a 9. Just right as I say that, I get a 9 from Crown Zenith. Samurott V gets a 10. Samurott was one of my favorite starters. I think that was that Sun and Moon or Diamond and Pearl era? Dragonite V from Pokemon Go gets a 9. Radiant Venusaur gets a 9. We're going to have to start a new pile of 9s here so this one doesn't tip. Another Dragonite V gets a 9. I thought that Dragonite V was one of the coolest looking cards in Pokemon Go. So I started grading those. Raikou V gets a 10. Nice. That one from Crown Zenith as well. And Blastoise from the Classic Collection, it gets a 9. That from Celebrations. Alright. Oh, nice. Shining Magikarp gets a 10. Celebration's not doing horrible here. Raikou gets a 10. Crown Zenith. Celebrations Classic Collection Blastoise getting a 10. Okay. Radiant Charizard getting a 10. Now we're kind of on a roll here. I don't want to jinx it. Radiant Charizard getting a 9. Maybe I jinxed it. There we go. There's another Phil Heath 10. Phil Heath 10. This is from the Topps 2013 Allen and Ginter set. So at the time, I think Phil had only won 2 Olympia titles. This one getting a 9. Alright, another Metazoo Death. This one, Amazon Music, receiving a 9. Ooh, Wendigo, unscratched. Receiving a 9. Okay, we'll have to set that one to the side. Okay. Awful, unscratched, receiving a 10. That one I'll probably keep. And then Awful, regular, gets a 9. So it's kind of weird. Metazoo seems like it's been grading pretty low lately, which is not good. Typically, fresh out of the pack, fresh out of the box, whatever, Metazoo grades really, really well. But lately I've been noticing the more Metazoo I submit, the worse it seems to be grading. I don't know why. I don't know if the quality control's gone down. I don't know if they've just gotten stricter with Metazoo, but whatever the case may be. it certainly seems like there's been a shift in the way they grade Metazoo cards, because my grades have been a lot lower on Metazoo than they have been in the past, which is really why I haven't been opening as much, but I also haven't been grading as much Metazoo lately, to be completely honest with you guys. And a good reason for that is I've already got mostly every Metazoo hit from every Metazoo core set, from all the special releases. I've got them all graded in a 10. There's really not much more I need to buy, except maybe some of the really rare Kickstarter stuff or sample stuff. But other than that, I've got like everything you could possibly want Metazoo related. So there's really not much for me left to buy until a new set comes out, which is going to be native. Alright, so we got another Phil Heath 10. Mr. Olympia 7 times. So if you guys are bodybuilding fans, there will be some cool bodybuilding cards on the eBay. Lance's Charizard getting a 9 from Celebrations. Radiant Blastoise getting a 10. Okay, so we will be able to sell a set of Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur in a 10. Radiant Venusaur 9. At least the low grades is the smallest stack by far. Another 10 for Radiant Venusaur. Full Art Mewtwo from Pokemon Go receiving a 9. Full Art Mewtwo from Pokemon Go receiving a 10. Very nice. Radiant Charizard receiving a 10. I'm going to have to set, even though these are duplicates and I already have a Radiant Charizard in my personal collection. Oh, nice. Crown Zenith, Hisuian Samurott in a 10. I'm going to have to set some aside for my personal collection to have some more duplicates. Radiant Charizard and a 9. Radiant Charizard 9. Radiant Blastoise 6. Ouch on that one. That one's going to be worthless. Full Art Mewtwo 10. Nice. I think that's a pretty decent hit in a 10. I don't know what it's going for, but we got 2 of them. Magician of Black Chaos, first edition 2015 from, I guess this is Yugioh's Legendary Dex. That gets a 9. We're really not getting any 10s besides those blue eyes, are we? This, Prismatic Secret Rare, Shooting Star Dragon. I really have no idea on the value of something like that, but it gets a 9. Because I thought it looked cool. Gaia the Fierce Knight receiving an 8. Or wait, Swift Gaia the Fierce Knight receiving an 8. Another one of those cool Megatins Dark Magicians receiving a 9. Exarion Universe receiving a 6. Ouch. Let's go back to Metazoo here. Let's see what this Metazoo stuff right here is. I think it's more Hero Quest. Hero Quest Death YouTube 9. Disappointing. Let's go back to Yugioh. Blade Knight and a 7. That's disappointing. Alright. Another Phil Heath, it looks like. This one getting another 10. Okay. And... oh, nice. Birthday Pikachu from Celebrations in a 10. Not bad. Charizard V from Crown Zenith in a 10. Not bad. Crown Zenith is doing pretty well. There we go. Radiant Charizard in a 10 from Crown Zenith. That'll go to my personal collection for sure. Ooh, another one of those Pikachus from Crown Zenith in a 10. Fan favorite card. Our 10 stack's getting pretty big, guys. It might become the biggest stack. Another Radiant Charizard and a 10. Very nice. Topps Charizard regular and an 8. Topps Charizard regular and a 9. Just what I need is more regular Topps Charizards. Radiant Charizard and a 9. Suicune Crown Zenith and a 9. Dorian Yates and a 9. Finally, a Dorian Yates and a 10. Very nice. Dorian Yates and a 9 again. And Dorian Yates and a 10. So they were duplicate 10s. Dorian Yates and a 9. And a Dorian Yates and a 9. I'll probably submit some more of these in the future now that I know for sure that PSA does grade them. Obnoxious Celtic Guard gets an 8. Dorian Yates gets a 9. Oh, here we go. Merlin Charizard gets a 9. I'll set that aside. I think that's a good personal collection one. I don't remember what grade I have of that card now. Kaiser Seahorse first edition gets an 8. Ouch. That's first edition. Zarion Universe gets a 5. Ouch. Six for Zarion Universe. Dark Magician gets a 9. I think my thumbnail is going to have to be PSA broke my slabs. Alright, 10 for Radiant Venusaur and another 8 for the Dark Side of Dimensions obelisk there. Okay. Merlin Charizard and an 8. I think these are really popular cards. I think these are going to be really good sellers. This really cool card, Merlin Charizard and an 8. Merlin Charizard and an 8. Really hard to get a 10 on these sticker cards. Guilford the Lightning and an 8. Dark Charmeleon first edition gets a 9. Dragonite V gets a 9, and Dragonite V gets a 9. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Like I said, the majority of these will be listed on my eBay by the time this video goes up, so enjoy that. Stay tuned for the next one. Leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Nick Strength and Pokemon signing out.